Namaste beautiful souls, hope you all are doing great. If you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future videos. Now coming to today's topic, from now we shall be moving on to another series which is of the various readings, various psychic readings and predictions which I provide. And the first one in that is of course cards reading, the most popular one. Tarot cards, Lenormand's cards, your angel oracles, your cartomancy, and Oshazan, and basically all the cards. So, starting with what exactly is tarot reading and how does it predict the future and is it accurate? See, tarot, we pick up, or any cards reading, we pick up your current energies, and based on that we predict the future, because most likely all the humans are going, if they are having a certain energy, they are most likely to reach that particular outcome. For example, you have made a plan to go to a shopping mall, you have your own vehicle, or let's say you have booked the vehicle, and you have entered the address that, okay, I have to go to so and so mall, cab has arrived, and you're on your way. So of course it is understood that 99.99% you will reach your destination, right? So this is how tarot picks up on your energy and predicts the future. But if in your journey you simply drop the idea of going to the shopping mall, or just get down the vehicle midway, you cancel, you just tell to the driver that I just don't want to proceed further, or you just decide to go somewhere else, then of course you'll not reach your destination. That happens very less, it's very unlikely, but still there is a 0.1% of possibility, right? So this is the reason that here you are, you are using your decision, your free will, which is of course against what you had planned, against your plans, against your beliefs, but you have the power of free will to change your outcome. Similarly, in the course of this time, or in your entire course of the energy flow, if you change your decision using your free will, then of course that reading cannot be accurate. For example, let's say you have an interview, you are well prepared for that, you ask, will I clear that interview? And the answer comes very positive in tarot, that yes, definitely you'll clear that interview. But at the last moment you just choose to skip that interview for any reason, right? Then of course the reading would be wrong, because you're not appearing for the interview. If you would have appeared, then of course it would have been a great success for you. But yeah, this is how free will works, and this is why tarot is not 100% accurate, and no reader guarantees you the outcome. The second reason being excuse me, energies change very frequently. Energies are constantly changing, right? As your emotions, your belief change, energy changes. So if you want a reading for a long-term future, like let's say what will happen 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, then chances of inaccuracies are there, because of course your beliefs will change, your emotions will change after 10 years. But still there are high chances, more than 95% of chances of it being accurate. But yeah, there is 5% chance of it being inaccurate if your energies and beliefs change, right? This is why tarot is extremely good, extremely accurate if you want predictions for past, if you want to know anything about the present, or if you want to know about the short-term future, like few days, few weeks, few months, few years, like 2 to 3 years. So tarot is very good in that, because it is very unlikely that our thoughts and are basically, okay, our thoughts keep on changing, but it is very unlikely that our beliefs, our emotions will totally change in such a short course of time. So this is why tarot is very accurate. But 10 years, 20 years down the line, there are high chances that we will be a different person. But yeah, many a times we are the same person. So in that case, tarot is accurate. This is why I said that 95% of the chance, 95% of the times it is accurate. But yeah, chances of inaccuracies increase from 0.1% to 5%. And so on as the duration increases. Right? Please don't take anything marked or set on stone. Why? The same reason. You have the gift of free will. So if you get a negative reading, please don't be demoralized. Please don't be demotivated or disappointed. It means that currently your energies are not aligned, and this is why tarot is giving you a negative reading. So it's time for you to change your energies, to work upon your energies using your free will, and you can see how beautifully the outcome changes in your favor for your highest good, right? Contrary, if reading is very positive, just hold on, I got a call. So contrary, if I would say, in case, sorry, I just got a bit zoned out. I got distracted by the phone call. Anyway, so yeah, contrary, if you get a very positive reading, it means that you just have to maintain your energy state. You just have to maintain the energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and you'll get to your path. to your outcome, to your desired outcome, right? So please take tarot only for the guidance. Now coming to what kind of questions you can ask. Any kind of questions which involves you, or even if it is about another person, you can ask that question if it involves you as well. Like if you're the second party in the situation, you are involved in the situation, involved in the question about the other person. Please avoid taking third party readings, like what is happening in the life of two people, unless you two are involved in that, because it is unethical. And the second thing is, each one of us has guardian angels, has higher self who are always protecting and guarding us. So if you take third party readings, which doesn't directly involve you, or which doesn't, it's not, it's just not anything related to you, you are just concerned or curious, or you just want to know about them, then if their higher self and their guardian angels find it right to disclose that to you, then readings will come accurate. Otherwise, tarot will, give confusing answers or will not give any answer, and reader too will be confused. And see, experienced readers know that, okay, tarot is not giving me the answer at that time. That means higher self has rejected. Sometimes, though very rarely, but sometimes it happens if it is not the right time for you to know certain answers. Even if you are involved, even if you are the first person, like a concerned person for the reading, tarot doesn't give, answer. It just doesn't give any answer, or it just confuses you, because it is not the right time for you to know the answer. Because tarot is such a pure, or any kind of cards or definition readings are so pious, are so sacred, are so divine, that they will give you the information only if it is for your greater good to know at this point, and it is the divine timing, it is the right timing for you to know the answer. Almost every time, if that question comes to your mind, of course it is the right time for you to know the answer. But yes, rarely it happens that, okay, it is not. For in my career, actually it has never happened in first party readings that tarot doesn't give me an answer. It doesn't happen. Yeah, but yeah, still you should know about it, that there are sometimes it happens. But yes, in third party readings it does happen, and it is unethical also. So I just don't do it unless it is extremely necessary. And in case it is necessary, I just take permission of their angels and their higher self if they are willing to reveal it to me and to the third person, right? So this is about tarot readings, of course. And yes, one more thing, please avoid asking free will questions to tarot, for the mentioned reason that no divine intervention can be there in any kind of divination readings, be tarot, pendulum, runes, anything. Okay, so please avoid asking that question, like what will I do? How will what will I do there, or will I go there? Like free will questions. See, whether you'll go or not, it is up to you. It is your decision. So if you want to ask questions about free will, just reframe it as, instead of asking like will I go there, just ask something like, what will be the consequences if I go there, and what is the possibility of me going there. Just rephrase the question. If you directly ask will I do this or not, then you will not get an answer. I'll just tell you this from my example, from one of my clients. She asked, okay, she took a relationship reading from me, and she asked that whether she'll get married to this particular person. I told her that this is a free will question, whether you will get married or not. Instead, just rephrase it as, is it possible, or what will be the result if you get married to this person, so that you can make your decision, right? Because use tarot only as a guidance every time. But she was like, no, please ask as I'm saying. I was like, okay, of course, I cannot read against your consent. So if you're not giving me consent to ask those questions, guidance questions, I'll frame the question as you say. And I asked that, will she marry so-and-so person? And I was using Angel Answers Oracle deck at that time. If you want, you can look it up on Google or any of the shopping websites. So there's this card there, as you wish. And this is what I got. I asked, will she get married to this person? And the card was, as you wish. Or if you wish, something like that. So this is how it happens. And then she was like, okay, let's rephrase it and let's ask it another way. And then I asked it another way, and she got the answer what she was looking for, right? Yes, in some cases, if it is totally impossible, like not at all possible, not in the destiny, then of course you will get answer. If it is a strict no, then of course you will get answer. Like where your free will doesn't work, like it is extremely impossible. Like let's say, will I go to moon tomorrow? Tomorrow, that is, tomorrow. So of course you will get answer as a no, right? Because it cannot happen. Or will I go to moon, will I land on moon today? It's highly impossible, right? There's no question of free will here. So of course you'll get answers for things which are highly, likely or unlikely. For example, you can ask, will I use my phone today? Or will I talk to someone today? Very, very common questions, which is possible to happen. Then you'll get a yes answer. Right? So either something is extremely very likely or extremely unlikely. You'll get answers in yes or no questions and free will questions. Now, please don't ask any negative questions, or do not ask questions about basically having a negative intention in mind. Because I'm telling this from my experience. I was working for a platform, and there was this guy who contacted me, and he was like, I'm just fed up with my life. I just want to end it. Can you please tell me, will I be successful in ending my life? And that time I was like, I told him that, see, there is always a solution to everything. I can give you guidance on how to get back in track, how to get back on track, how to get blessings so that you have a blissful life. Because this is not the solution. This is not at all the solution. And my recommendation to everyone, my request to everyone, please don't do it if you're thinking for it. This is not only unethical, but from a practical perspective, from a spiritual perspective, it is actually a sin. It will be highly disastrous because you might not be aware of the spiritual consequences of it. It is highly, I mean, it will be disastrous for you, for your soul. Life after death can be extremely scary if you choose it by yourself. Please don't do it. Okay, coming back to the topic. So please don't ask any negative questions. And the last one is time frame questions, like, when will certain thing happen? Of course, we all are very curious to know when will certain things happen. So based on your current energies, tarot will pick up on the things and give you the time frame. But in case your energies change in that time, or your free will just make some other decision, the time frame changes. Let's take example of Google Maps here. It will show you the shortest path based on your journey and the traffic and all other things. So let's take it as energy here. Based on your energy, tarot will show you the best time frame for you. Okay, but in case if you change your route, if you're going in a cab, or if you're using Google Maps, or if, like, walking or going in a vehicle, anyhow, if you're changing your route, it will reroute. Either the route can be short or it can be long, right? Or if there is traffic, it will show another route. It can take more time, it can take less time. Similarly, if your energies or your decision changes during this course of time, then time frame will change. It can prepone or get postponed, right? So avoid asking these questions. Rest all, you can ask any questions in the world, whatever comes to your mind. Be it very simple questions like, why is so and so thing happening to me? What is the solution of this? Basically, if you want to extract the best out of card reading or any of the divination readings, please take them as a guidance. So you can ask guidance. Why is this happening? What is the reason? What is the solution? Is so and so thing possible for me to achieve? If yes, how? So what might happen in my life if I choose path A? What will happen if I choose path B? So you can ask any question, but yeah, make sure that you can take it as a guidance. You basically get the solution, right? Tarot and cards and divination readings are meant to ease your mind, to make you comfortable, to provide you with solutions, not to make the situation more entangled, right? It is for detangling any situation, any problem. And one more thing, death questions, as I said, please do not ask gender, because it is illegal in our country. Gender reveal is illegal in our country. So if you are pregnant, please don't ask, will I have a boy or a girl? That is illegal. So do not ask any illegal questions. Do not ask any birth or death questions. Birth is okay, fine, but do not ask death questions. When is that person going to die? Okay. And medical questions, again, it depends from person to person. Few readers do medical questions, few don't do medical questions, few do legal questions, few don't do legal questions, few few do lottery questions, few don't do lottery questions. But me, I depends on the question you're asking. It is selective for me for medical readings. And I don't do legal questions, I don't do lottery questions. Of course, you have option to rephrase it, right? For example, if there's a court case going on, instead of asking, will I win that court case, you can ask, what can I do to win that court case? Something like that. Or what can I do that the situation is in my favor? Something like that. This is just an example. Again, it is selective. I do not do lottery questions. I do not do death questions. I do not do gender reveal. Okay. So to summarize it, because you might be thinking that, okay, there are many things we cannot ask. No, please avoid asking free will questions. Please avoid asking death questions, negative questions, medical, legal, lottery. That's all. Other than that, you can ask me anything. And if, again, as I have mentioned, if time frame or if reading is negative, always make sure to ask the solution for it. Be it any reader you are taking reading from, because tarot is for solution, right? And one thing which is prerequisite for you for any of the readings, any of the divination reading, is that you have to be in a calm and neutral state of mind. If you're too attached or too anxious, just take 5 minutes or 10 minutes of break and do deep breathing exercises before you go for tarot reading. That will give very accurate answers. Because what happens if you are extremely anxious or like attached to the outcome, then it will create resistance in the reading, right? Because we readers have to step into your energy, step into your shoes and read the cards. We physically cannot feel your anxiety, but energetically we'll pick up on the anxiety, which will create resistance in the reading, right? So this is all about tarot reading, and yes, of course, what I have to do, what I do basically, how I provide tarot readings. There are 4 modes. First is audio record, video record, audio call, video call. If you go for audio record, of course, you have to give me your name along with your date of birth, basically necessary details of you. Photo is not mandatory. There are few readers who ask for photos, but for me, it is not mandatory. If I have your date of birth, your picture, your name, right? And then, of course, you have to send me your questions, and I'll give you the time frame when I will deliver, by when I'll deliver your reading, and then I'll record it as audio file and I'll send it to you, right? Then the second one is video record. Again, things are same. The difference is you will get a video recording of me, shuffling the cards, reading the cards, card spread. You can actually see the card in the record. Yeah, so this is about video record. Now coming to audio call, video call. In any of the call options, I do not need any of your details. I do not need any of the questions, because you will be giving me those questions while we are on call. When we schedule your session and we are connected on call, you can ask it on the spot, right? So what you have to do, of course, you have to contact us. You have to choose the mode you are going with. If it is record, of course, I need the details and questions. If it is on call, we will schedule the session based on convenience of both you and us. And then and there, you can ask your questions and give me your details, right? Cards give you elaborated answer, elaborated version of any question. Okay, tarot reading can be as short as 1 minute for a single question to half an hour for a single question, whatever guides give us. If you want to know elaborated answers, then of course tarot is the best, right? So this tarot or any cards basically is the best. So this is about card readings. I hope it is of help to you. And yeah, if you have any queries, please feel free to comment in the I don't know what's happening to me. Please feel free to comment in the comment section below, and I shall be more than happy to assist you with that, to give you answers to your queries. Yeah, and please subscribe and share with your friends. Take care, stay blessed. Till we meet again.